So today's topic is about minimum support price, which is very important topic where we can expect 1 mark. Okay, yesterday only Rabi crops MSP has released, so I thought of covering this important topic today. Okay, first I will say the few general few points to be remembered. After that I will say the prices. Okay, for Rabi this year and next year prices, and for Kharif crops this year crops. Okay, whatever the points you have to remember, I will say. Okay, you add these points in your preparation. Okay, so for his MSP means minimum support price. Okay, generally he will get confused by this terminology. Once check this terminologies. Okay, who will calculate and recommend means CACPs, that is Commission of Agriculture Cost and Prices. Once you see the definition, okay, Commission of Agriculture Cost and Prices, when you read the question, read properly what they are asking, like calculated and recommended by CACP, approved by means whatever the calculations they will this CACP will do, no, it will be approved by CCEA, that is Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. Okay, Cabinet Committee on Economic Affairs. And this after approval is done, who will release means who will announce means this, this also comes under Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare. This Government of India will announce these prices before sowing season. Okay, before Kharif and Rabi season they will announce this price so that it will be helpful to farmers. Okay, so you see this terminology: calculated and recommended by Commission of Agriculture Cost and Prices, approved by Committee Cabinet on Economic Affairs, announced by Government of India, that too before sowing season. Okay, for like MSP, will have mainly 22 crops. Mainly, just remember this number: 22 crops. In that 14 are Kharif, 6 Rabi, and 2 commercial crops. Okay, so for sugarcane it will be different. That is FRP, fair and remunerative price of sugarcane. This is very important. You remember along this with this 22 crops. Okay, this first time it was given in, see, for MSP first time it was released in 1965 for wheat crop. FRP, you remember that it is not 1965, it is from 2009. For sugarcane different prices are there. Okay, this year, that is very important. Remember, FRP of sugarcane for this year 25 to 26 is 355 per quintal. Okay, 355 per quintal, very important. This is overall FRP, fair and remunerative price. If it is cost of production, on which basis, that A2 plus FL, that cost of production will be there, no, that is 173 per quintal. After all the charges like labor, everything, FRP is 355, which will be beneficial for farmer. Okay, farmer or sugar mills, minimum, whenever they will calculate, they will ask what is the basic recovery rate for sugarcane means 10%. Okay, remember this number also. This is static number. Okay, basic recovery rate for sugarcane is 10%. Okay, for now current statistics is overall FRP is 355 per quintal. For just only cost of production charges are 173 per quintal. Compared to last year, how much percent increase, that sugarcane FRP means 4.4%, which is 15 rupees. Okay, last year it was minus 15 means 340. This year 355. 15% increase we have seen, that is 4.41%. Okay, just remember these points. And 2 important years: sugarcane control order 1966, sugar control order 2018. Once remember this. Okay, these have said 22 crops, 14 Kharif, 6 Rabi, 2 commercial. Now I will say these crops. Okay, so Rabi crops and Kharif crops. Okay, now Rabi crops, just remember these numbers, very important. Okay, this increase in absolute MSP price is not that much important. Just remember the highest or lowest. If you have time and you can remember this also, but these 2 numbers are important. Don't get confused between the years. Okay, 2025 to 26 this year, and this is next year prices 2026 to 27. For wheat, this year 24-25, next year 25-85. Barley 1918, next year 21-50. Gram 56-50, 58-75. Lentil 6700, 7000. Rapeseed and mustard, RNM means rapeseed and mustard 59-50, 6200. Safflower 59-40 and 65-40. Okay, when you remember these these numbers, you can remember this absolute increase, because this is the difference between how much margin it has increased. The absolute price means you can remember 2585 minus 2425 means 160. You don't need to remember specifically these numbers if you remember these two numbers. Okay, just remember that which crop has maximum increase in absolute MSP means safflower, that is 600. This margin is more for safflower compared to last year. 600 price was increased. Okay, which one is lowest means wheat price only 160 increase seen. Okay, you remember these 2 years, you can automatically remember these two. For this, just remember highest and lowest. Highest safflower compared to last year's, major increase in absolute MSP seen in safflower. Okay, in the same, either take screenshot or you can add to your notes. Okay, MSP, very important numbers. After that, Kharif crops. Okay, Kharif crops only this year important. Okay, this year as usual, next year like increases. If you can remember. Otherwise, highest and lowest. I have written H and L. Highest increase in absolute price compared to last year and lowest. Okay, for this year MSP all 14 crops are very, very important. Okay, just remember the crop name and by heart at least 3-4 times. I'm guessing definitely we'll get 1 mark from this MSP. Okay, paddy, this is common grade A. That difference, you don't get confused. Paddy common rate is 2369. Mana grade A vachesariki 2389. Okay, Jowar hybrid 3699. This is Maldelin 37. That particular variety or hybrid 3749. Bajra 2775. Ragi 4886, maize 2400, tur or arhar dal 8000, moong 8768, urad 7800, groundnut 7263, sunflower seeds 7721, soybean 5328, sesamum 9846, Niger seed 9537, cotton medium staple, that length medium and long. Medium is 7710, long 8110. Okay, when you see the absolute increase, compared to last year, highest is recorded in 820 Niger seed. Mana lowest paddy common grain. Okay, 69. Okay, this is I have written carefully directly from the PIB. Okay, I have not seen some other institute or not like that. I have directly copied from the main PIB website. Okay, numbers. Okay, once carefully check, write and remember these numbers. Okay, just a few important parts. This remember who will announce, who will approve, who will recommend and calculate. Okay, after that FRP sugarcane, very important, and these all crop and numbers are very important this year and next year for Rabi, and for Kharif this year very important. Okay, I hope you get benefited with this video. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching. Happy learning.